U.S. SDG 16.9 sets the goal of universal legal identity by 2030, including birth registrations. Efforts to meet the goal have been tied to digital identity programs around the world. Oh, those guineas are yelling about it tonight. Now we got a little devil in the details video for you guys. Today we're going to talk about Bill Gates, one of our favorite subjects, and we're going to talk about the digital IDs that are on the way. I keep trying to warn you guys about the digital IDs that are going to be heading your way. So let's get right into it. Why isn't this in the news? Bill Gates pushing for a digital ID with massive $1.27 billion, B-I-L-L-I-O-N, dollar donation to the UN Agenda 2030. Global goals, that's what they call it. Global goals. And a large part of the money is going towards global digital ID. Guess what Agenda 2030 is also called? They officially call it the New Agenda. The Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation announces a $1.27 billion commitment to advance global goals, which are 17 goals outlined in the UN Agenda 2030. As part of this, a ton of funding is going to push for global digital ID. I've been trying to warn you guys, by 2030, they're saying. That's only 7 short years. You know how fast that goes by? Just think about when all that other stuff started. It's already been 5 years. See how fast it goes by? A whopping $200 million will be spent to expand global digital public infrastructure, according to the website. They say that the funding will be used to help countries with, among other things, public health threats, pandemic recovery, and of course, climate change. So you know that the fix is in. They also have something called Goal Keepers. This is the campaign to accelerate the progress towards the Sustainable Development Goals, or global goals. Digital ID is going to come out. They are pushing for it. You are going to, when you travel, you're not going to have a paper passport anymore. You are going to have a digital passport. I wouldn't even be surprised if they got rid of the kiosks with the little customs guys working behind there and you just walk up to a scanning machine. They've already started implementing those in a lot of areas. We're going to dive into all the actual material that you can go read for yourself so you can see that this is not some conspiracy theory and we're not just making this stuff up, okay? This is going to roll out. They've already rolled it out in several places, but the people do not like it. And they're trying to find ways to force them into the system, okay? Global leaders, right from the UN website. And global leaders, have you guys ever heard of that before? It's not the global leaders that were elected into the positions. These are the global leaders that are selected and put in place by Klaus and Kissinger and the WHO, the WEF. It's a whole bunch of crooked going on out there, okay? So your vote, in America, you are not going to vote your way out of this trouble, okay? They've already showed you. You are not going to vote your way out of this trouble. Global leaders usher in a new era of digital cooperation for a more sustainable and equitable world. When you see sustainable and equitable, you know the fix is in. Countries from around the world committed to sharing digital public goods. Man, funders committed $295 million right there. Well, that's Bill Gates. That's your buddy Bill Gates right there. So that's Bill Gates, co-chair, Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, His Excellency Alar Karis, President, Republic of Estonia, His Excellency Julius Madar Bio, President, Republic of Sierra Leone, Her Excellency Sina Lawson, Minister of Digital Economy and Transformation, Republic of Togo. His Excellency, you know what I mean? Like, they got all these countries already jumping on board with the promises of more money being scammed to you as long as you help us enslave the general population. You'll be the useful idiot and we'll let you live in a high luxury part. But everyone else has to be thumbed down. United Nations General Assembly, the 77th session. Let that sink in. The 77th session where people, if you're in America, are getting together, unelected people, and they're planning your future. Here we go. The private sector, philanthropy, and international organizations yesterday agreed to scale up efforts to build safe, trusted, and inclusive digital public infrastructure for a more sustainable and electrical world, equitable world. The future of digital cooperation, building resilience through safe and trusted, inclusive digital public infrastructure. I mean, man, oh man, oh man. The event was chaired by the United Nations Development Program, together with co-hosts, including members of the and partners of the Digital Public Goods Alliance, the governments of Estonia, Germany, Norway, Sierra Leone, the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, UNICEF, Smart Africa. That's the country they've already tried to do the digital stuff on, and they're not having it. They're going to try to force them in every day. They more force. Okay, now here's some more of the people. Dominican Republic, India, Mauritania, Mexico, Peru, Rwanda, Singapore, Timor-Leste, Togo, Ukraine. Imagine Ukraine's on the list. USA, the European Commission, HM Queen Maxima of the Netherlands in her capacity of the United Nations Secretary General Special Advocate for Inclusive Financial for Development, International Telecommunications Union, the members of the private sector and civil society to rally behind a compelling shared vision for accelerating the deployment of the digital currency and ID and everything digital. Everything digital. Okay, that's from the UN, y'all. Now I'm going to take you to one more. Imploring y'all to do your homework. I'm telling you, you guys are going to wake up one day and you won't have cash in your hand. And you're going to be in this weird thing where you got to give up some of your biometric data. You know what I mean? You might have to do an eye scan, a retina scan. You might have to blow into something so they get your saliva or air. You have to do fingerprints, blood samples. This digital ID, man, is going to be the boss of your life. And if you don't comply, they can just shut you off right on a button right there. Bill and Gates Foundation, Bill and Melinda Gates. And she ran for the hills, by the way. They're divorced. But there you go. There's another headline right there, y'all. And here we go. The Bill and Gates Foundation has renewed its commitment to digital ID, topping up investments in the space as part of their total package of $1.27 billion. Who is Bill Gates? Please answer in the comments down below. Who is Bill Gates that he can run around to all these countries and start to implement digital IDs? None of his business. Leave it down below. Do you think this is right? Do you think that the governments and all, especially in the United States, that we should be colluding with a private rich individual who's trying to usher in tyranny? Right? Leave a comment down below. What right does Bill Gates have in his foundation meddling with the citizens of any country and their ID for their country? Please leave that comment down below. I'm trying to make rational sense of it all. U.S. SDG 16.9 sets the goal of universal legal identity by 2030, including birth registrations. Efforts to meet the goal have been tied to digital identity programs around the world, in large part due to the obvious impartiality of registering a billion people without ID to legacy analog systems and limited value of any such system. The $200 million is also earmarked to support interoperable payment systems and data sharing systems, according to the announcement. The Gates Foundation is a major backer of the MOSIP open source digital identity platform, among various programs related to the digital ID. In 2019, the edition of Goalkeeper's Data Report identified biometrics as one of the 3 technology pillars. Biometrics. Do you guys understand what that means? Seriously, do you? Biometric data. Are you picking that up? You picking up what I'm putting down? They're going to turn your body, y'all. I'm telling you right now, this is where we're going with this. They're turning your body into a consumable. Okay? Your information, your heart rate, your data, your blood sugar levels, everything in your body is going to be for sale. Now, on the way out, because you stayed to the very end, I'm going to drop this picture of the next generation earbuds from Apple. I don't use Apple products. But this is the next generation of earbuds from Apple products. Now, do you guys see that picture right there? That's a patent. And on that patent right there, they're showing you that you're going to stick that thing into your ear, okay? And it is going to read all your bio data from your ear into your brain. Did you guys see the diagram? Do you understand what I'm telling you? We have got to resist, or we will cease to exist, y'all. Did you guys read the community tab today? Go to the community tab here on YouTube. Click my picture, go to the community tab, and look at that. That's a list of all these side effects. That's just one page. There's several. That's page 7. And I highlighted an area that you should pay attention to, okay? Now, I'm doing my best out here to try to keep you guys in the loop and to let you guys know what's going on. And I'm throwing it all on the line for you. So please use the information and please share the information. Tell your friends. And then just start being prepared. You know, you want to be prepared. You want to have food, water, and shelter that nobody can control. Okay? And then everything after that, you're just going to have to deal with and make up plans. Okay? But I want to keep this information in front of you guys. Why isn't any of the mainstream media talking about this? Because I'm telling you, they're complicit and they want you to just wake up one day and the systems are going to be there and you're just going to be pushed right into it. Okay? Let me know if you've heard about this. Answer the question to the other comment and I'll see you guys on the next video.